Talk to me about the market segment that you think container housing is going to serve the most.
Sure. So anyone who wants a typhoon-proven, cost-accessible, livable, lovable space that lasts.
Okay.
Who is that? It's going to be the young families and retirees, and anyone who has land, but not the cost to build the building.
Okay.
Right. And so, quite honestly, there's a pretty large market for this, I believe. We'll need to prove the product. We understand that. And in order to prove the product, there's a way for us to do that. And I think you did mention this modular element. We've only talked about the first layer. But the other great part of this is you add multiple layers and you can stack these.
Right, because on container ships, they're stacked, right?
They're stacked, yeah.
Like sometimes several high, right?
Absolutely. Containers are built to be stacked.
Wow, okay.
And so we're looking to make not a high rise, nothing like that, but a nice low rise, easy on the eyes, sort of 3 stories, 4 units per level. So 12 unit, 800 square foot apartments each.
What's it called?
We don't have
no name for
a
that
code
one.
name for it yet. Oh my gosh.
In
Oh,
development.
it's never
All
going
right.
to sell. We'll figure it out. We'll figure it out. But anyhow, I'll tell you about this apartment complex. Imagine 5 20-foot containers side by side.
Okay.
So if you put 5 20-foot containers, it's obviously going to be 20 feet on one side, and then it'll be 40 feet on the other.
Okay.
So that's where we get the 800 square feet of livable space. That'll be a 3-bedroom, 2-bath, family room, kitchen, storage area apartment. It'll also have some indoor-outdoor flow space and some balcony area. But like I said, 3 levels high, 4 units per level. And what that does is it'll help us jumpstart our factory or our assembly line to get that cost-effective, repeatable prefabrication.
Okay.
Right? And then it'll also give us a ready-made market. Because on one hand, the single-family residences will definitely be for who we just said, the early starters and the retirees.
Okay.
But there are many organizations on this island that are looking for readily accessible housing for whether it be their workers or whether it be people that they're bringing in from off island.
The homeless?
Could be, yeah. The
Right.
government definitely could be a potential a buyer of this apartment, the complex concept. And so, quite honestly, Smithbridge is probably going to be the best customer immediately. Because Smithbridge, we have 300 employees on this island, and we're always looking for cost-accessible housing for them.
So you're a spinoff. You're a
absolutely.
subsidiary, right? So you've taken an internal need and said, well, there's a set cost of infrastructure to do this, but once we're there, we can make them all day. So why not make them for everybody else too?
Correct. And quite honestly, we understand that there's going to be some learnings along the way. And we'd rather learn for ourselves, and then we get a product that's really going to be ready for the market.
No, I understand that. And that's the best use case, actually, right? You internalize it, and then you bring it to the market once it's been tested and proven.
And again, this won't be the first rodeo that Smithbridge has done these things. We've done similar apartment complexes all around the world, whether it be New Caledonia or Papua New Guinea or even in New Zealand and Australia. We've put similar projects like this up on our own behalf to house our own employees.
And I would think there's commercial applications too, right?
Absolutely. Another containerized building concept that we have is obviously some warehouses. So imagine if we take these containers and if with the proper roofing and the proper side structures, you can have just the containers be in and of itself sort of a storage unit in and of itself.
You can also make like a big of storage units, right? Just build a wall around everything.
Yeah.
Cool.
So each container would, again, be compartmentalized. And then all you need is a bit of a forklift, and you can have that readily accessible warehousing solution that'll be relatively temporary and quick and easy to set up.
And then ADUs, right? Everyone's pushing ADUs. So I would think one of those could easily be an ADU that drops off at somebody's like and sits on the corner of a lot and is readily accessible accessory dwelling unit.
Obviously, I know what that means.
Yes.
But maybe some of your listeners don't know what ADU means.
Oh, well, an accessory dwelling unit is, I mean, I can't even properly define it, but as I understand it, it's another structure that sits on your lot that's not exactly zoned for, but it's permitted in zoning law or code that allows another resident to stay separately. Which
Excellent.
Which is
so that's
not
our
allowed.
half a home,
Okay, half a home. Okay,
right? So is that our half a home concept?
Yes, I would believe so.
Okay, fair
Yes.
enough. I learn something new every day. Didn't know what an ADU was.
I just unlocked a market segment for Clarke.
There we go.
Congratulations.
There we go.
No, free. Yeah, free for you. No consulting charge.
You'll bill me later.
You know, we all get it back at the end, right? But no, that's great. How soon could someone in Guam realistically move into a container home? Like, okay, so you're doing it for yourself.
So look, I'm not gonna overpromise.
Christmas 2025.
No.
Right.
No. I would say within 12 months we would be able to see a container building apartment complex.
Smithbridge though.
Yes.
Okay.
Most likely. And then we'll be able to have something ready for the market, I would say, in 18 months to 24 months.
Okay, that makes sense.
So there's a lot that has to go on, and there's a lot of coordination that needs to go. Because again, logistics and supply division manager, there's a lot to coordinate with the supply and the logistics of getting the right goods at the right place at the right time when they're ready with the labor and the factory ready to take it and to convert the raw materials into this finished good.
No, but it's funny that the construction industry is changing to this ready, aim, fire instead of ready, shoot, aim, like everybody jokes, right? We'll fix it at the end. But now it's all precision and just in time. You're laser measuring these things on the inside. So you should, all the components are essentially just slot in. So it's ready to go.
Because quite honestly, I mean, if you don't measure twice and cut once, then getting that extra material is a lot of extra cost that we're trying to avoid as much as possible.
Right, over a large amount of production that really scales significantly.
Yeah.